Well, I can't hear anything.
You gonna say something or what?
I can't hear him.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Way to the right. Yes, I hear you. Perfect time. The right time. I was waiting for the right moment. You know what? See, you do this at least once a show. I told you. Once a show, you do this. And shout out to Marcus the Alphabets, who's on the show right now. This is Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show brought to you by WDAP Radio, WDAP TV. Y'all know what it is, man. Andre the Torch Robinson, the fire starter, in the building. All right. Make sure y'all like, share the show. All right. Bring your drink, your snack, your presents, and a +1 right now, because we going on a patrol today in a mystery van, a scroll patrol in a mystery van. Got a lot of things to talk about in this mofo. And guess what? I brought a special. She ain't a special guest. She is family. She is one of
Hi, y'all.
one. I tell you, this lady is probably the biggest Buffalo Bills fan that I've ever seen in my entire life. Jennifer Frederick, what good? I'm
Hey,
glad
y'all.
to
Hey,
have you
y'all.
on the air with us.
Thanks for having me. And look what I got. Speaking
Yes.
on number
Now,
110.
listen carefully, because this one is going to be
Go ahead.
ah look at her. Look at her bringing stuff to the party. Look at her bringing
Can y'all
stuff
see it?
to the party. Look at that. Showing off
Number
the
one.
We
Can
see
bling.
you.
y'all see
Showing
it?
off the blingage.
Is it in the
Yeah,
camera?
we see you. We see you. Yes, it
I don't
is.
like
It's
this
in
one because
there.
I can't
It's like
see.
Prego. It's in there.
Okay.
Hey, listen. Watch this. We got things to show today. I just want to already off the show start off by shouting out Jaw U Club, baby. My son's what it is around this mofo. Okay, Jaw U Club shirts. Marcus the Alphabets. Go ahead and pull your shirt out so we can show everybody on here. Show everybody. Come on. Let wear that shirt.
You talking about the Bill special? They done seen it before.
You had it.
Show it again.
Yeah, you had it. There it is.
Right here.
There it is.
Didn't I send you one of these stores?
Yes.
Didn't I?
I need
So
one of
if I
those.
want one of those.
Yeah.
You one of those?
Mine's
I need one. Dre, grab me one. Give me a large.
Got you. Make sure it happens. Listen, y'all see what this is right here. All right. Make sure y'all like and share. We gonna start the show off with a bang. Might as well. I see a lot of overrated stuff out here on social media and in the world today, in the world of sports. But we are going to talk Mr. Overrated himself, according to many, Josh Allen. One Josh Allen. Now, you see the list right here
Here we go.
for week 3 quarterback power rankings.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You see it right there. Josh
Okay,
Allen
see.
is number 1, according to Cody Benjamin from CBS Sports. Josh Allen is number 1. CJ Stroud is number 2. Patrick Mahomes, number 3. Lamar Jackson, number 4. Brock Purdy, number 5. Jalen Hurts, number 6. Joe Burrow, number 7. Justin Herbert, 8. Dak Prescott, number 9. And Kyler Murray is number 10. Well, here's what we want to talk about on this right here as we get into the scroll patrol. Scroll patrol. Josh Allen's number 1. Jennifer, I want your thoughts first, and then Marcus the Alphabets. Go ahead and enlighten us, because I know it's coming. How do you feel about Josh Allen being number 1 on this list, Jennifer? How do you feel? How does that make you feel?
For one, I want to ask, whose ranking is this? Is this NFL ranking? Who ranked this?
No, it's a
This
report
is Cody
from
Benjamin.
CBS. It's like, you know, when people say certain stuff, I always have to
CBS
take
Sports.
Who's it from? Who's it from? And see, if you're saying that right there, who? Like if I say something and you're like, who, where, and you're like, you know, hey, I'm taking you to a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking you to,
Don't go
PF
there.
Chang's.
Don't go there.
But if I
This
say,
is, don't go there, Marcus.
I'm taking you to some mom
Don't go there.
and pop joints. It's like what homeboy said. Who the hell is Mel Kiper? Who the hell is this guy coming up with? His opinion is about as valuable as money from Saddam Hussein, dinar from Saddam Hussein, worthless. That fake ass money from the Monopoly game at McDonald's, that's about what his opinion is worth. So,
no, that's not
like
why
you said,
I asked.
whenever somebody, okay, where you
That's
at?
not why I asked. That's not why I asked. Hold on. That's not why I asked.
You said who? So basically,
Yeah, I
like,
said
whose
who?
opinion is this? I can see whether or not I value his opinion.
No,
If
that's
some
not.
random guy comes up to you, hang on, though. If I come up to you and I say, some ugly ass dude come up to you, be like, "You look good, Mom," you're gonna be like, "Okay, thanks." But if some guy that you find attractive, like, "You looking good, Mom," that's gonna change your opinion of what he's saying because it's him. I don't. Whenever somebody says something, I always have to. Okay, who said that? Just like a party. I always ask when there's a party and it's like, who all's going to be there? And if it's one name I don't like, guess what? I ain't going. So when you just said who just put this rankings up, that told me everything that I needed to hear right there.
No,
Does that
we
make
didn't tell
sense?
you anything because I didn't say anything. Only thing I asked is who. So you don't know why I said who.
Okay.
You're making assumptions right now.
Go for it. Okay, assumptions. I got it. Making the ass out
Go
of me.
ahead,
not you.
Jennifer.
Go ahead.
Tell me why you said who then. Why you say who?
The reason I said who is because most of these people in these rankings said, number one, that he is overrated. That's the number one. Why I
Oh yeah, go ahead.
who.
Go ahead and preach.
Hello,
Preach, sister.
Marcus.
Preach.
Before the season
Okay.
started,
Uh-oh.
everybody know was nationwide.
Uh-oh.
Josh
Somebody
Allen
been
is
watching you, Marcus.
overrated. Okay, a lot of people agreed to it. I know it was a lot of
Somebody
players who said that,
been
but it was
watching
also
you.
a lot of people and players and these analysts and these commentators who agreed with that BS. Can I curse? You know, you're a cursor. I don't want to be knocked off the platform.
Yes. We
I'm
are faded and X-rated. Go ahead.
Okay. Now,
PG-13.
Marcus.
this ranking, I agree with.
Marcus. Somebody been watching you, Marcus.
I agree with this ranking. I agree.
Somebody's been watching Marcus the Alphabet.
I've never seen Marcus before. This is the first time I've ever seen Marcus.
Watch out. I told you, Marcus. I told you.
You're going to see a whole lot more. You're going to see a whole lot more be going forward.
I'm a fire starter. I started, I put it out, I blazed it back up and all that. Marcus. Marcus.
Uh-oh.
Don't let this pretty face fool you, boo-boo. Don't let this pretty face and these blue eyes fool you. I know more than this. Don't be talking about no restaurants and try to put some other stuff on. Let's talk sports. Keep it sports and facts.
Okay, well, here we go then. You ready?
I'm ready.
Look,
I'm ready.
The people who said he was overrated, those are people who are on the field with him, that play against him. And there's a perception that goes around with Josh Allen. Josh Allen has generational type talent. I think we can all agree to that. I say this on my show all the time. He's 6'5", 245 pounds. He's mobile. He's got a rocket launcher arm. He's mobile. The one thing that holds him back, that's his kryptonite, like Shaq's kryptonite was shooting free throws, Josh Allen's kryptonite has been turnovers.
Okay.
And somewhere in the game, people are like, eventually, he's going to give it up. That's why he's losing to Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, because when there's an opportunity, okay, well, I guess what? If you want to be the best of the best, so is Patrick Mahomes. And you got 3 Super Bowls. So that's what I'm saying. Go ahead. Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, you go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your point.
Yes, they're human. They're all human. But you have superhumans like Joe Montana and superhumans like Tom Brady and superhumans like Patrick Mahomes. That's why they have multiple championships. Big players shine in the biggest moments. You can't be turning over the ball and missing easy reads, missing easy throws when the game's on the line. Now, we just saw the other day a guy like, I'm going to give you an example, a guy like Saquon Barkley. He's taken a lot of, he got roasted when he was with the Giants. He has a chance to win that game the other night, walk in touchdown and drop the ball. If you're the type of player that you say you want to be the best of the best of the best, the elite, the superhumans, you got to make those throws. You got to make those plays in crunch time. That's been the holdup with him. I don't think anybody doubts his physical.
Hold up with what, though? Wait. You said the hold up with him as far as what? Hold up as far as what?
That's why he hasn't won. Patrick Mahomes got drafted in 2017. He got drafted in 2018. He will always be compared to Patrick Mahomes because you are always compared to people in your class, your peers. So whatever job that you do, you're going to always be compared to the people that do the same thing as you. You're always going to be. That's just what people say. It's not competition. Everything you do in life is competition. Whether
I know that
it's at school, okay. Whether it's at school.
So what's your point, though? I don't. Whose point are you making about him?
The point is that Patrick Mahomes is the valedictorian, and Josh Allen is the second or third guy behind him. That's the point. So you're saying your discrepancy was people saying that he's overrated. I think that's a bit much because Josh Allen is, like I said, he has elite traits, but his kryptonite and the thing that keeps him from being the best of the best of the best of the best, the turnovers and the inability to put the Bills into the Super Bowl because he keeps falling short. You got your ass kicked at home to the Bengals. You got your ass kicked. You got your ass kicked to the Bengals at home. You got your ass kicked. And then you thought, we always got to go to Kansas City on the playoffs. Well, guess what? You finally got him at home. You finally got him at home last year. And you got your ass kicked at home. So what's the excuse now? I'm not saying you. I'm speaking overall. I'm speaking overall.
Now,
go ahead.
You're saying
go ahead.
That he got his ass kicked, that he didn't make the playoffs, that he didn't go to the Super Bowl. My point is, this is a team game. This is not tennis.
Got you.
All the quarterbacks have made. Go back to. I got to pull it myself. I think it was it Brett or one of them had like a high percentage of turnovers too. Okay, but like Shady was saying on that clip I seen he did. I think it was last year or something, and it was in my memories. He was saying the guy does make turnovers. That's but he makes up all of them games that we were close to it, but was not his all on him. It was the fucking defense. It was the defensive calling. It was them putting him in a fucked up position. Okay? So all of this, Josh, if Joshua, Josh ain't gonna make it. This is a team sport.
It is a team sport, but here's the thing about it.
Besides Josh. So I don't like this narrative that keeps going on about it's what? I don't like this narrative.
Unfortunately,
all of this on him. Like it's on him. Like he's not gonna be better than Patrick Mahomes. He is more talented than him to me. I don't care what you say. Josh is over Mahomes. The only way he's not is because he got their team got Super Bowl. Stop talking over me, Greg. Only reason he's not because their team has Super Bowls and Josh's team doesn't. Not Josh, the fucking team. We went through injuries. We went through multiple freaking coaches. You know what I mean? So all of this comes into play about us not making the Super Bowl and falling in short.
And you know what that is? That's excuses.
What about the 13 seconds when Josh got all the way down in the last second and the defense fucked it up? But it's all on Josh all the time. It's all on Josh all the time.
I'll give you that one.
I'll give you that one. But what about him missing a wide open crosser last year? What about him missing a wide open crosser last year? I'm talking about people losing stuff.
Talking about one play that. What about the kick?
Oh.
What about the kick then?
Okay.
What about the kick?
What it comes down to sometimes. That's what it comes down to. Look, why did we love Michael Jordan? Why did we love Michael Jordan? Because in the biggest moments, you remember that. Hey, what was the last shot? What? No. It's the same difference though. We're talking about clutch gene. What was Dre? What was the last shot that Michael Jordan took with the Chicago Bulls? Tell it to me.
Now we're talking.
Dre, what was the last shot? What was the last shot that Michael Jordan took with the Chicago Bulls? Remember Brian Russell? And he steps up and he shoots the three. You gotta make up for. That's just what it is. And talking about people losing stuff. What about when Patrick lost Tyreek Hill? What about when he lost Tyreek Hill? He lost Tyreek Hill, and he's still out there winning championships. Now the excuse will be this year. Now the excuse of this.
Here we go again. This individual. This is not skilled.
Unfortunately,
they got fucking Andy Reid as a fucking coach. We got McDermott. Okay. They got Andy Reid. He's one of the best fucking coaches in the whole fucking league. Always been forever. He is a fucking master fucking mind. When it comes to putting them in position to
with the Philadelphia Eagles. What did Andy Reid win with the Philadelphia Eagles? What did Andy Reid win with the Philadelphia Eagles? Nada. He didn't win nothing. Nathan. He didn't win nothing.
He had weapons. He got weapons with the freaking Kansas City. Not just
weapons too. You had Stephon Diggs.
The whole fucking team. They got an offense. They got defense. They got an offensive line. Oh my God.
Okay. You ask what GMs, any GM in the world will take Patrick Mahomes over Josh Allen. Any GM in the world. And anyone that would, they wouldn't be a GM for very long.
That's bullshit. Not any. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Not any.
The only people that think Josh Allen is better than the only people that think Josh Allen is better than Mahomes live in Western New York. That's the only ones that believe that. There's nobody else in the world that believes that Josh Allen is better than Patrick Mahomes.
From fucking hell.
Hey, I got a question. Can you guys hear me
right now? They do because he got Super Bowls. That's the only fucking reason. Because his team,
because he makes clutch plays. He makes clutch plays.
All right, I'm out. You know what? I told you this show was gonna get combustible already. Can y'all hear me? I gotta read some comments. Y'all going at it right now. It's a heavyweight bout. I knew this was gonna happen. Y'all. But I gotta read these comments. Steve Blanco, pretty good. Dwayne said 100. Ask him would J.A. have a ring if he was on the Chiefs. Someone is in their feelings. Take your feelings out of it, said Dwayne. 4 straight NFC championships, said Steve Blanco. My heart bleeds for you, said Dwayne. The Chiefs gained the refs, Marcus Herring said. Be nice. Steve Blanco said, is that you, Jen? Said apples and oranges. Carlton, what's good? C. Blanco said, this dude, a Timu Jason Whitlock. Come on now. You see. Hold on. I'm gonna unmute these mics. Let me read the rest of the comments. Y'all going at it like
okay.
My sentiments as well. He doesn't have the ability to take what the defense gives him. That comes with poor decisions on the field. Marcus Herring said the Bills lost last year by 3 with a decimated defense. J.A. is not the problem in the playoffs.
Thank you, Marcus.
I like her. She's tearing him a new one. Ramona said, Andre, it's not you. It's Marcus who keeps breaking up. That's okay. He got his headphones on now. So he is tuned in. He is tuned in, locked in, and ready to unload as they were just now. Haymakers. I was watching Haymakers just now. Back and forth. Josh makes bad decisions, Ramona said. C. Blanco said, tell him, girl. Here we go. J.A. got his ass kicked or the Bills. All right. What's good, my guy, Mikhail? What's good? Shout out to you. Ramona Die Hard is in the building, giving it up. Marcus needs to leave, come back on his phone. Kristen, what's up, Kristen? Good Lord, Marcus, get your effing laptop. She said, J.A. is my guy next to Mahomes, Dwayne said. Jay, what's good? Jay Will is in the building. Adam is in the building. Derek LaFon is in the building. What's up? Dante Ricks is in the building. Everybody in the building right now. Man, listen, get just drink, snack, and a +1 because I told you this show gets combustible. Very combustible. It's faded. It ain't faded, but it's X-rated for sure. Now, can we get to the other quarterbacks besides Josh Allen? We started talking about Josh Allen, and then we could get somewhere else.
Hang on, I want to respond. I want to respond to something somebody said in the comments. They said, "Will Josh Allen have a championship if he were on the Chiefs?" I deal in hypotheticals. I deal in reality. Okay, let me ask you this: Would Jim Kelly have a championship if he played for the 49ers? We could play that damn game all the damn time.
Yeah,
we play that game all the time. Would Jim Kelly have a championship if he played for the 90s Cowboys? Okay, that's just what it is. That's who drafted you, unfortunately, however way that you view it. So I don't deal with Michael Jordan won a bunch of championships and he went one to the Portland Trail Blazers. So yeah, I don't deal in hypotheticals. I deal in reality. So you can play the whole coulda, shoulda, woulda stuff. The bottom line is until Josh Allen gets over the hump, unfortunately, quarterbacks are judged whether fairly or unfairly. This is why quarterbacks make a lot of money. Why are quarterbacks making $55 million a year? 53, 54, $55 million a year? Because they get a lot of the credit when things go good, and they get a lot of the blame when things go bad. Unfortunately, that's just the way it works.
Quarterbacks, you talking
about quarterbacks? That's
true. That's true, and I don't like it. I don't like nothing about it.
That's just what it is.
Like Ramona saying that his biggest. I agree with her saying about his biggest issues. He makes bad decisions, crucial moments. Yeah, turnovers. If he picks that, then maybe he gets the championship. It's not a heat. It's not a tennis bat. I'm gonna say this one more time. Football is not a two-man game. Okay, everybody knows that. So all of this narrative about him winning a championship and that, it takes more than one person to win. You have to have the right coaches. You have to have the right line to protect him. He has to have, you understand what I'm saying? So I get his mistakes. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking him or, trying to make excuses for what he do wrong. But I'm just saying, I'm tired of hearing everything about it's him. It's him. It's him. It's him. Like his mistakes. Like he's the only one that makes mistakes on the team for one.
Right. Okay.
What about Diggs? What about Diggs missing the damn ball? That's my cousin. I can talk about it. He can get his ass in here too, because I'm gonna tell him about his ass too.
Okay. And guess what? He ain't on the okay. And guess what? And guess what? He ain't on the team now.
But I'm just saying, it's not just all on the quarterback that makes mistakes all the time. It's not just on the quarterback. And I'm really tired of hearing that. Like, I'm really tired of hearing that.
So watch this. We got to
move greatness, on. And then they over.
Okay. We got to, hey, Jennifer, we got to move on from the Josh Allen. We got plenty to talk about. Listen. Already off topic one, it's explosive. On topic one, it's explosive. Steve Blanco said, blah, blah, he would. I love J.A., but you're so right. He forces the ball. I didn't ask that question, Marcus. Josh Allen's biggest issues are he makes bad decisions during crucial times. He has too many turnovers.
Sometimes.
Oh, and the call line is going 8 right now. Hold on, y'all, because now we got a caller on the line too. So Mario Johnson, what's good? Caller, I'm about to get right to you in like 2 seconds. Dallas is on the joint right now watching the show.
I just want to ask one question real quick. I want to ask a question real quick.
About the Cowboys.
And maybe this will make things a little bit easier. Who Who has led the league in turnovers since they came into the league? What quarterback has led the league in turnovers since they came in the league? There's a trivia question, real quick.
Josh Allen.
Since 2018, Josh Allen has the most turnovers since he's come in the league.
Right.
That's just a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
we can spin it any way we want.
How many since them 8 years? How many times has he took the team to win a title for the AFC East with all of these turnovers? How many times has he took the team to win the AFC East and dominated in these 8 years? Tell me that.
Right.
With all of these turnovers,
we gotta get to the caller. All right. We gotta get to the caller. Caller, what's up?
I just want to say one thing. Look, I have been doing shows with Marcus for 5 years. Look, Josh Allen has a cannon for an arm. Marcus has said that since he came into the league. The biggest issue that Josh Allen has is he makes critical mistakes during critical parts of the game that cost them games. He also let me finish. But Marcus has always said this too. The Bills have not always had a great running game. You seem to be having a decent running game now, but now you don't have the passing game that you had when you did have Diggs on the
Diggs.
Am I not correct on this? You did not have the passing game that you had last year or even the year before. Now you have a running game and no passing game. So now you're back to being one-dimensional again. Because what teams used to do to you guys and your defense have, for the last few years, had problems stopping the run. So teams ran against you. They knew that y'all couldn't really run the ball, so all they had to do was guard your receiving core. Now you're back to being one-dimensional. You can run the ball, but you can't throw the ball. So now all they got to do is stack the box to beat the Buffalo Bills right now.
Okay, and now I've been listening to Marcus and Jennifer, the caller online, and this is where now I have to interject. Ramona.
Yeah.
And I say this in love. I love you to death. But that is a stretch. That is a major stretch. And the reason why I'm going to tell you it's a major stretch is for this reason. Number one, James Cook was number 2 in rushing last year. And he only ran half this. That's number one. Number 2, remember that the Buffalo Bills had 2 coordinators last year.
I said the last 2 years had a running game.
Absolutely. And this is where I'm getting to what you said as far as one-dimensional. The Buffalo Bills are not one-dimensional. In fact, the Buffalo Bills
not at all.
In fact, I'm going to tell you this. They have now treated Josh Allen as the 2019 Josh Allen. If you want to talk about Josh Allen right now looks like 2019 Josh Allen. And here's the reason. The reason is for the exact sentiments that Marcus just made just about 5 minutes ago about the turnovers. Joe Brady has a leash on Josh Allen, in which Brian Daboll had a leash on Josh Allen, and folks didn't like it. When Ken Dorsey was his coordinator, he didn't have a leash on Josh Allen. Josh Allen was a wild dog in which he would throw interceptions. The Minnesota game should be one for everybody to remember, where they're in enemy territory, could win the game, and Josh Allen throws one right to Patrick Peterson in the end zone and loses that game. That's because Ken Dorsey decided on 1st down and 10 to throw the ball instead of running the football. Again, Joe Brady makes Josh Allen hand the football off, which he's done since the Eagles game, after the Eagles game last year. We watched this. We've watched this for 8-9 weeks now. We've seen what Joe Brady has done. He makes him hand the football off to James Cook and then predicates the offense off of James Cook. They showed you they can win without Diggs last year. They showed you that. Now this year, this is part 2.
Can you say that a run-heavy team now? They don't really throw the ball that much anymore. I don't think you've had a 100-yard receiver in like 8 or 9 games.
Hold on, watch this. I'm glad that you asked that question, Marcus. And here's my answer. My answer is they're a less mistake-ridden team. That's my answer. Josh Allen has 0 interceptions
Okay.
to start the season. Josh Allen has 1
That's
fumble.
fair. That's fair.
And that 1 fumble he had is because he kept the ball in his hand too long when looking for someone to throw the football to. Other than that, Josh Allen has been mistake-free. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I implore.
And why is that, Dre? Why is that?
And
tell me why is that, Dre?
Because
tell me why is that, Dre?
Because
the
this
position
offense
he's been put in, right?
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Am I right or wrong? He ain't got to do too much because of play calling, right?
Right. Because he's 2019 Josh Allen game management. Josh Allen. You don't think that Tom Brady had the conversation with Josh Allen in the offseason about that? You don't think so? Because I can tell you, Brady,
I'm going to be honest with you. Look,
Brady knew when to run the ball too.
It's 2-0. Look, 2-0 is 2-0. I will just say this, and I'll be right back here when it happens. There are tougher opponents coming down the road. I want to see if you can still
get to that.
So
I got to get to that.
Okay.
Here's what I will say about that. The way they're playing football now gets them prepared for tougher games down the
because
road.
They can't game plan for us. How can you game plan for all the weapons we have, even if they're young? But how can you game plan for somebody like that? We got a run game. We got good wide receivers. They're young. We got good 2 tight ends. That's legit. We got a major running game. We got a dual threat fucking quarterback. They don't know what he gonna do. Fly over their head or what? How can you game plan for something like that? You can't. You can't.
We definitely have this discussion and see what it. I need that same enthusiasm when you face a team like the Houston Texans that can match up.
I cannot wait. I want to be there. I cannot wait.
We'll see. Marcus, all you can do is play the opponent. All you can do is play the opponents in front of you. You're 2-0. That's all you can do. Look, you play to win the game. These are 2 opponents. We beat them. That's what it is. So we'll see down the road. But right now, it's a good formula. It seems to be that they're not putting too much pressure on him, making him do too much, because I agree with you. That's when the mistakes tend to happen. That's when the mistakes tend to happen.
Oh, no.
The other thing I would like to see.
It's all Josh. It's his mistakes.
It's when you're a quarterback. The quarterback is how do we judge quarterbacks? Quarterbacks are wins and losses. That's how we judge them.
What about that?
Hold on a second. Right. Let me read these comments. All right. I'm gonna mute so I can read these comments. So Marcus Herring said Mahomes has the resume, no debate there. Bills players do need to make the playoffs in moments. The media narrative about Josh Allen's turnovers is a lot of narrative because Mahomes has a lot of turnovers as well. They aren't publicized nearly as much, nor the interceptions that are picked up by penalties. J.A. is not Lamar, who has not shown up in the playoffs yet. C. Blanco said, would Barry Sanders at least have more yards with the Cowboys, career yards with the Cowboys, O-line in his career? Would he have the same turnover? Would he have the same yards? What do you think happened Sunday to get beat as bad as the Cowboys did? We'll talk about that shortly. Would Tyreek Hill have 5K passing? Would Tyreek have over 5K passing yards with Waddle and Tua? He means Tua with Waddle and Tyreek. Marcus Herring, let's say that's true. Mahomes' turnovers hasn't cost them the playoffs in 3 Super Bowls. She's saying all that, but here's J.A.'s championship title. Where is J.A.'s championship titles and Super Bowl titles? J.A. hasn't thrown interceptions in the playoffs to cause his team to lose like Lamar has. In fact, when J.A. left the field, Bills were winning outside of the Bengals game. The defense needs to stay healthy, and we'll get over the hump. Caller on the line. Give me 1 second while I read these comments. I know you're there. If you really know football, you know the answers to hypotheticals. We ain't have to throw yet. Who has the most touchdowns since entering the league? That's a fact too. Daniel Robinson, what's good? Robertson, what's good? Yep, Dre, no need to put it all in his hands. No, you don't need to. That part. Joe Brady schemes plays instead of just calling plays. Ian Rickelli, what's up, my guy? Shout out to you as well. Every team in the league is running more. Lowest passing yards since 96. Game is shifting back to the run, which the league is switching, which is good. I'm glad. Exactly. His mic is cutting up. Yeah, it cuts up sometimes. Dennis Holmes, what's good, my guy? I was ready and waiting for you to send me that link last night on Talk Yo Ish. I was waiting, sir. I had time for Ron Thomas yesterday, by the way. Shout out to Ron, whose Falcons beat your team. But I had time for him yesterday because I wanted to respond. Wait till Jacksonville game. The Jags defense plays a lot of man coverage. That means they may be they may throw the ball a little more because of the matchup. Yep, absolutely. Hey, what's good, players? Yeah, let's get to it. I got my guy Flagrant Foul on the line right now. Flagrant Foul, Jay Renaud, what's good?
What's going on, man?
Man, listen, this show already started combustible. It was a combustible heavyweight fight. You missed it. Tyson and Holyfield going at it over here. I don't know. Oh, you gonna add a little? You gonna add a little?
Just a smidge.
Just a smidge?
So,
okay.
All right. So, as a Dolphins fan, you know that I ride Buffalo all year long, right?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this. Buffalo is actually better than what we thought they were going to be, because I've been watching their games. I've been seeing kind of the schemes that they've been running on the defense. Obviously, they smoked us, in Miami too. But they're a sneaky good team this year. Like, I mean, I didn't expect them to be as good as they are. And I mean, are they really being tested yet? I mean, I don't know. That's hard to say. But I mean, Jacksonville's, I don't think they're going to test them as much either. But I'm going to give credit where credit's due, man. I mean, literally, this team is a lot better than what people think. And then you go to the Jets and you're like, yeah, they're not as good as what people thought. I don't think so. I mean, I don't.
No, you're not.
The Jets aren't. So the Jets aren't good. The Jets aren't good.
Team, but
they aren't as good as we thought.
Huh?
No, I was responding to Marcus. I said they aren't as good as we thought. Not yet. I'll agree with that. Not yet.
Right.
Not yet.
I think the Jets are going to be very good because they play a very simple style of ball.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Watch what I said, though. Watch the verbiage and the way I said that. I said not yet. I don't think they're as good as advertised yet. Just remember that they have defensive players that are injured right now. They are still trying to sign Hassan Reddick, which they do. They got a couple players on defense that's injured right now. When that defense gets it together, all together, and Aaron Rodgers gets more than warmed up, then that's when we can start seeing those wagons. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't use circling the wagons because that's all Buffalo Bills stuff. I'm sorry.
That's a fact. Watch your mouth, sir. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Sorry. Yeah, I almost gave JETS, just elevated the standard for the wagons. I almost did it, Jennifer. But nevertheless, we got to get to these other quarterbacks. I swear. Listen, if you want to start, I bet you if you want to start a debate, put these three names in the sports conversation, and I promise you it'll happen. Ready? Josh Allen, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. You want to start debates? Say those three names, and as fast as you say them, the debate will start. I promise you. Now, with that being said, yes, absolutely.
You really want to start me, don't you?
Those three names. Now, CJ Stroud is number 2. Patrick Mahomes is number 3. Why would Cody put CJ Stroud number 2 over Patrick Mahomes?
Uh-oh.
I look. I think losing. Their expectations were so high because I thought Hollywood Brown, them losing Hollywood Brown. I like Xavier Worthy. I thought he was a great pickup for them. The person that they were really looking forward to having was Hollywood Brown, and now losing Pacheco with a broken leg. Really, Pacheco's the one. If you look at that, the AFC Championship game, Pacheco's the one who kind of, when they get into a bind, they run Pacheco. Pacheco's a tone setter too because of how physical that he runs. I like Samaje Perine. They're going with this kid Carson Steele, and then they just re-signed Kareem Hunt. I don't know how the running game's affected, but they're not going to have Hollywood Brown for probably another 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. So you're basically relying on Rice and Worthy and a Travis Kelce.
They said,
I don't know. Travis Kelce.
Yeah,
right,
Marcus,
I'm going to go out and I'm going to come back in.
Yeah, go out and come back. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if Kelsey's even I mean, he's a legit weapon, but I mean, he's like scarcely being used in that offense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So we got to get to some more stuff. Now, Jennifer.
Yes.
While we waiting on Mark to come back in here.
What's up?
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in again. You are, let me just say this, you are doing a phenomenal job for the first time. I tell you, for the first time, you have already you already get the thumbs up from me. By the way, Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show, if you just now tuning in, brought to you by Exclusively Boutique. Call 716-389-1555. They make T-shirts, jeans, hoodies, sweatshirts, glasses, custom bling, birthday outfits, custom graphics, banners, backdrops, fast service, and a whole lot more. Contact Lisa. Lisa, she is the owner. Lisa Myrie, the owner of Exclusively Boutique.
Okay, Drake, your mic is going out.
All right. Now, with that being said, holler if you hear me. Jennifer, you got to get there first. Plus, I don't have a crystal ball. Yep, J.A. had a bad game against Cincinnati. Other than that, win. Right. All right. Marcus the Elf should be back in the building now. He should be back in a second. All right. So now, report straight from Sportskeeda. It says the NFL reportedly stated that Mike Gesicki's touchdown catch during the Patriots-Bengals game week 1 shouldn't have been overturned. The Bengals would have won that game had it not been overturned. Here we go with the refs messing up games. I tell you, there's no accountability for these refs. I just wanted to put that out there as a fun fact because you know we are on Scroll Patrol. Now, here is this week's power rankings. If you can see them, the Kansas City Chiefs is number 1, Texans number 2. The Lions are still number 3. San Francisco is 4. The Buffalo Bills are 5. Tampa Bay 6. Eagles 7. Ravens 8. Saints 9. And the Bengals are 10. Now, the biggest jump was the Saints this week, obviously. They went 12 spots. They went up 12 spots. I'm going to stop at 10. You can see the entire list right here. You guys can see it. All right. Let's move right along in this Scroll Patrol. All right. We got a lot to cover. I got a lot of week 3 picks. I know that there are plenty of sports shows that have not done their picks yet, but I want to hear your pick for Thursday because it is tomorrow. Give me your pick real quick so we can move on with the show. I got the Jets winning against the Patriots. Jennifer.
I got the Jets still.
I'm gonna take the Jets too. 17-10 Jets.
All right. Awesome. So it's unanimous. The Jets winning that game.
Unanimous. I'll take the Jags, dude.
The Jets and Patriots, sir. Where are you at? You said Thursday night. What are you? Being
jumping the gun.
I definitely take the Jets too, but I think no.
Right. He over here jumping the gun. Now, here's something that's very interesting. Scroll Patrol, by the way. Y'all know what it is. The guy you said can't win is 2-0. The guy who turns it over has 0 turnovers. The guy who is disliked but loved in Pittsburgh, Justin Fields, was never the problem. Your thoughts real quick, 1 minute apiece.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, caller. Hold on, caller. 1 minute apiece. Jennifer, your thoughts on this? Marcus, your thoughts on this?
I always thought he was looked upon as not, his expectations was high, but now that he's in a position to win, you know what I mean? Because it goes back to me with coaching. I'm just saying that individuality thing. I don't really. I mean, I know the quarterback is supposed to be whatever, but it goes to coaching. I just think he's put in a better position than he was before to succeed.
Okay, Marcus.
Well, who was the coach? Who was the coach in Tampa Bay when Tom Brady won his championship there? We were all ready to say that Bill Belichick was the best thing since sliced bread. Then Tom Brady leaves him and goes to Tampa Bay and wins another game. So we can't just say it was Bill Belichick. Some of it's a player too. A player has a lot to do with. You got to have skills too. You can have all the coaches. I could coach up Zach. Look, Zach Wilson just left the Jets and went to go play with the Broncos with Sean Payton, who's considered an offensive genius. And guess what? He's third string over there. So you got to have some skills too.
What I was saying is he has to be in a position. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. But I'm just saying though, it's like a marriage. If you have a great coach plus a great player, but then you have an average player with a great coach, and maybe he can rise him up. But if you're a bad player, you're just a bad player. You know what I'm saying?
That's
we can
true.
coach you the hell up. We can coach you. I could give Zach Wilson to
Bruce Arians,
Vince Lombardi to Vince Lombardi. He still ain't gonna do nothing. But look, it's about fits, like you said, Jennifer. It's about fits too, because Mike Tomlin. Look, what has been the hang up for the Steelers the past couple of years? What's been the thing that's kind of been holding them back? Quarterback play. Since Ben Roethlisberger retired, they've been having crappy quarterbacks. And my co-host, I love her to death. Hell, we used to fight about it. I never thought Mason Rudolph was a good quarterback. He's not a good quarterback. And that's why he's bounced. That's why he ain't a starter somewhere else. But you've had these crappy quarterbacks. Rest in peace to Dwayne Haskins, Mitchell Trubisky, who's a backup in Buffalo. Backups are backups for a reason.
Moving on. We got to move on.
Justin Fields, to make a long story short, Justin Fields is in a good situation where they're not telling him to be the savior of the franchise like they were trying to make him be with the Bears. That's simple.
Say that one more time. Hold on. Let Marcus say that one more time. Say that one more time, Marcus.
He's not expected to be the savior of the franchise.
Okay,
he's going.
Josh Allen. Okay, I hear you.
Okay, hold on. Now, caller going off. Jay, say that all over again.
You are a quarterback for a team that is supposedly pretty good. Their defense is good.
I can't hear him.
You are breaking up. I can't hear nothing you're
Real
saying.
bad. We can't hear you, hon.
He still hasn't scored a touchdown. So how are you going to tell me that it's a different Justin Fields? Come on, man.
He said he hasn't scored one offensive touchdown yet, and y'all already giving him props.
No,
We're not giving him props.
Nobody was giving. What's he talking about? Giving them props.
No, he's talking
He was
about the slide. He's talking about the slide, not y'all. He's talking about the slide. The slide.
No, but no. What they're saying is that when he was with the Bears, look, this is what the slide is saying, and I think we're taking with the. Hang on, Jay. Hang on. With the Bears, they were expecting him to be a savior of the franchise. Y'all remember when they drafted Mark Sanchez? When they drafted Mark Sanchez, y'all remember what his nickname was? What nickname they gave him?
Oh my God,
Mark Sanchez. They was like, like you're not. You're all right. You're all right. You're not that type of dude that can carry a franchise. You're just not. You're not that dude. With Pittsburgh, they're telling him, look, we got an all-world defense. We've always had an all-world defense. Don't pee down your head like Mitchell Trubisky and Mason Rudolph. If you do that, we can win a lot of games. That's all that they're telling him to do, and he can do that very well. So there will be tougher games that they got to play down the road. But right now, in that situation, until he gets his feet underneath him, and then we'll see what happens. But he's not being asked to carry the franchise like he was with Chicago.
Touchdowns.
Okay. Now, with that being said, Jay Renai said if you put Russell Wilson in there, they'd score touchdowns. Got to move on, though. I just again wanted to put that out there. By the way, I have one comment before we get to this, which 2-0 team is the real deal. There are coaches who win games because of talent, and then there's coaches who coach talent to win. Perfect example. I will give you perfect example. San Antonio Spurs coach, Greg Popovich, won championships. Was the talent the greatest? No. Tim Duncan was world class, but that's it. Manu got made by him. Tony Parker got made by him, et cetera, et cetera. They won championships.
Parker got made. Parker didn't made by the coach. Get out of here.
Oh, yes, he did. Definitely. He definitely did. Oh, what? Okay, watch this. Since Jennifer, you said that, right? What school did Tony Parker go to?
I don't know.
What university? Exactly. What university did Manu Ginobili? Thank you. What university did Manu Ginobili go to?
Okay, what university did Dirk Nowitzki go to?
Again, he was overseas, but guess what? Dirk Nowitzki. Hold on. Watch this. No, it's not. And here's why it's not the same difference. No, it's not. It's not the same difference. Here's why.
What school did Luka go to? What school did Luka go to?
And who's the coach, Marcus?
What school did Wemby go to? What school did Wemby go to? What school did Wemby go to? What school did Wemby go to?
Who's the coach? Wemby. You know Wemby is from France.
Exactly. You're saying what school did he go to? He's from France. He's from
No, sir. This is you're saying the same difference, but it's not the same difference. It's not the same difference, Marcus. It's not the same difference because Dirk Nowitzki literally made the Dallas Mavericks. Let's be clear. Rick Carlisle is a good coach, but Rick Carlisle without Dirk Nowitzki, again, you see right now that same San Antonio Spurs coach without those guys, with those young players, is not the same. Wemby is not. Wemby is not.
What did Phil Jackson win without Michael Jordan and Scottie and Shaq and Kobe? What did he win? Because he looked pretty damn terrible when he went to the New York Knicks, didn't he? Again, you got to have players.
He wasn't a coach, though. In New York, wait a minute. No, sir. See, I'm not about to let you slide off on that, sir.
He got to build a team.
You do it once a show where you slick, but I'm not letting you be slick on that one. There's a difference between being a
He
GM
was
and
a
a coach.
GM. I get
A
it. He was
GM
a
and a
GM.
coach is two different things. Let's be
Okay, and
clear
he
on
went
that.
over there and he had total power. He had total power to do whatever the hell he wanted to, and he crapped all over himself.
So here's what I don't, and here's why I said what I just said real quick about coaching talent making a team, making coaches look good, and coaching making teams look good. Sir, you're not about to sit here and tell me that the New England Patriots would have won 3 Super Bowls in the very beginning without Bill Belichick. You're crazy.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. As long as we get that straight.
I agree with you.
Okay, that's what Jennifer was saying. That coaching matters sometimes. Yes, it does, because the Patriots don't win 3 Super Bowls in the beginning without Bill Belichick. Let's stop this lie now. And hold on. And you say, wait a minute, because I'm gonna get on this too. You said, and I'm gonna quote you. You said that Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay and they win a championship. Yeah, that's because the talent made the team and not the coach. Let's be clear. Let's talk about the talent he had in Tampa Bay when he won that Super Bowl, sir. Let's not do this now. When they played the Rams, wait a minute. Let me finish my sentiment. When they played the Rams the second time, who won that Super Bowl? Was it Tom Brady or Bill Belichick who won that Super Bowl? Sir, go ahead and go ahead. Say it. I know you want to say it.
I got you.
Okay. Exactly. So let's not act like there's not times where coaching makes a team better, and then there's times where talent makes a team better. Let's not do that. This was the whole conversation.
Just like players get better. Just like players get better, coaches get better too. What was our opinion of Bill Belichick when he left the Cleveland Browns? Y'all remember Bill Belichick as the Patriots coach? I remember Bill Belichick when he was the Browns coach.
Oh, I remember. Okay. Hold on. I remember Bill Belichick when he was a New York Giants coordinator. Let's not do that.
Got you. I'm just saying though, some coaches get better too because the team.
Just like you say, coaches get better. How long did Bill Belichick have to sit in hibernation too? To think about his shitty ass.
That's true. That's true. Sit behind Bill Parcells. I got it. I agree with you. You're preaching to the choir, bro.
Right.
You're preaching to the choir.
Oh, we there. I just wanted to say that. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say.
But you said about Andy Reid. Andy Reid got better too, because let's not forget he went to the NFC Championship 4 years in a row with the Eagles and lost. Right.
So watch this, Marcus. Would you say the definitive factor on why that he won with Kansas City instead of winning with Philly is because he got a better quarterback with Patrick Mahomes instead of Donovan McNabb? Let's be clear. Let's stop the nonsense.
I'll say this. I thought that the teams he had with Philly were better. They were better. They had better players. Do you remember that super team that he had? That super team when he had it was Michael Vick and Vince Young and Shady McCoy. I mean, they were like 3 deep at every position, plus the all-world. You remember the super team? You remember that super team that Philly had? You remember that?
Oh, they had a super team? Really?
With Michael Vick and Vince Young?
Name 5 players off of it, and then I want to get onto this real quick. Name 5 players off that super team.
Michael Vick, Shady McCoy, Brian Westbrook. They had an all-world team, and he couldn't do nothing with it. That's why he got fired, because he kept going to the NFC Championship and losing. They were like, "Okay, this is as far as you can go with us, man." He goes away, starts over, goes to another situation. Sometimes it just don't work out somewhere. We saw Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll was the head coach of the Patriots. He was the head coach of the Jets. Then he goes to college, and then he comes back and then wins a championship. So just like players get better, sometimes coaches get better too.
I'm sorry, Dwayne. I don't want to talk over. We get hype and excited. I don't want to talk over each other. My apologies. I want y'all to hear the points that's being made. Definitely. I don't want anybody to get lost in translation on what we're talking about. So you heard what Marcus just said, caller. You heard what Marcus just said too, and I'm about to rebut that with one quick comment. Marcus, that damn super team that you talking about in Philly, I seen a super team better than that one.
What's that?
The Chargers, sir. Marty Schottenheimer's 14-2 Chargers. You remember that?
Awesome.
LaDainian Thomas. Yeah, you remember that? Antonio Gates. You
Michael the Burner Turner.
You remember all that? Sir, what I'm going to tell you is very simple. You said, and I quote, that if Josh Allen went to the Chiefs, they wouldn't win a Super Bowl. My question. Oh, I'm sorry. One of the commentators said that. Yeah. I will call bullshit any day of the week and twice on Sunday on that one, especially when Tyreek Hill was there. I will call bullshit on that. I'm calling it. I will call straight BS because guess what? I can tell you that Sean McDermott fucked up a bunch of times in those playoffs too since we going there. It wasn't just Josh Allen. I could call it plenty of. Number one, 13 seconds. Who is that on? That's on Josh Allen because that's on Sean McDermott.
That's not on Josh Allen. That is a one. Okay. That's the best game I ever saw him play. That's the best game I ever saw him play.
I got another one. I got plenty. See, here's it. I got a catalog. We can flip pages. Catalog on Sean McDermott. Number two, who decided to run the fake punt against Kansas City last year? Who decided that? Who did that? The PR stunt. The DeMar Hamlin PR stunt. Was that Josh Allen? Because it damn sure wasn't Josh. That damn sure wasn't Josh. That damn near cost them the game. If dude didn't fumble out of the end zone, Buffalo would have been down 10 points and not 3. Let's be clear. Who was that on? That's on Sean McDermott. Last year, real quick. Hold on. Against Denver, who was that on? 12 men on the field during a field goal after you called the timeout. Who was that on? Who's that?
Okay, I'll give you that, but I got one for you. Hang on. No. I'm not going to let you off for that. Whose fault was it for the Jets game in Week 1? Whose fault was that?
Oh, that is a collective.
Against the Jets last year.
That was a collective.
Josh Allen.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Watch this. Listen to what I'm saying, and this is why I said it was a collective. Let me tell you why it's a collective. I literally went on the radio. For those who listen to me on the radio, by the way, we should be on tonight, 10 o'clock. You literally heard me say.
How we going to the baseball game?
Stop that again. 10 o'clock. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. Baseball games is only 2 hours.
Darnell, we went to the game. We went to the baseball game tonight at 8 o'clock. What time?
Listen carefully. I literally said Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs need to stop pandering. I said the pandering bullshit would come back to haunt them in Week 1 when they was pandering on the sideline. Okay. I wonder who the coach is.
That's not what you just said. You just said it was a collective effort.
What does that
have to do with Josh Allen throwing 4? What, dude? He threw 4 interceptions. He was playing against.
Damn right. That's right. Thank you. Listen. Thank you. Hold on. Thank you for giving me fire. Who did he throw those interceptions? Who was he trying to pass to on those 4 interceptions?
That's all he had. It was his fault. This was his fault. You can't say, well, they were pandering. He threw 4 interceptions. Decisions.
And you know what, Marcus? In that game, I kept saying, get your mind off of that heifer. Because that's when him and that girl had whatever. And I think his mind is not in the fucking game.
Who is responsible for keeping them mentally in the game? Who?
That's the coach.
The coach. Stop. Marcus, I can't believe you sitting here acting like
now
you don't know what
coach.
I'm saying.
Now you need a coach to keep your head in the game. You need a coach. And see.
He can tell him to do what he cannot play for. He can tell him to get his mind in the game, but that he won't get his mind in the fucking game. That girl had him fucked up that day. I don't give nobody. I remember that shit. That shit had me tight. I'm mad all over again at him.
The all-time greats. You know what most of them have in common? And see, this is no offense to Buffalo, no offense to the Buffalo Bills, and no offense to the Buffalo organization. This is something that y'all kind of don't understand. The all-time greats in any sport, you know what most of them have in common? They're self-motivated. No one had to get Kobe Bryant up for anything. Nobody had to get Michael Jordan up for anything. Nobody had to get Tom Brady up for anything. Nobody has to get Patrick Mahomes up for anything. The all-time greats, and this is what separates the goods and the all-time greats. Self-motivated. The people that get up in the morning and it's like, I got to be the best. They don't need coaches in their ear telling them. I've been out the military for 15 years, and guess what, Torch? I still get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and get up. I don't have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I get up because that's how I'm wired. If you need a coach to get you up for a game, you will never reach your full potential. Kobe Bryant used to have guys. He tortured. What's the boy who came over from the Orlando Magic, the center? Dwayne, the center.
Talking about Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard. He ran him out of town. Do you know why he ran him out of town? Do you know why he ran him out of town?
Because he didn't have the dog in him. He didn't have the motivation.
That's what I'm saying.
I totally get it. But Marcus,
if you're all time, I had soldiers back in the day. I had to stay on their ass the entire time. I had other soldiers. Sergeant Betts, what we got to do? What we got to do today? We want to be the best. We want to win this PT contest. Those are the type of dogs that I want on my team. Y'all are sitting over here making excuses for Josh Allen again.
No, I have no excuse. I will never make an excuse. No,
it was a collective effort.
Don't do that, Marcus. Don't do that. Don't do that. He is the leader. That was one game. That was one game, and it was on him that game. I agree with you. That was on him that game. His mind was not in the game. His mind was somewhere else.
I'm not coming at you, Jennifer. This one ain't you. For him to say it's a collective effort, for him to say it's a collective.
Yes, it was a collective. To me, yes.
That's a collective. It was no collective. No, that was on him. That was a collective.
That was on Josh Allen.
No, hell no. That was not that one.
I'm not a Kansas City Chiefs fan, but you know what the difference is between Patrick Mahomes and a lot of these other quarterbacks. You see all these quarterbacks over here, the Trevor Lawrences, the Justin Herberts, they're the highest paid quarterbacks up there. Do you know what Patrick Mahomes is making right now on his contract? $45 million. He signed a 10-year, $450 million contract, averaging $45 million a year. And you got Dak Prescott making $60 million. That's the difference. Like, what his standard is, I don't give a damn. I mean, I care about my money. I'm always gonna get my bag. I need my bag. I need my bag. But if I'm the highest paid player and I'm making $60 million, that takes that offensive lineman away from me. I already lost Tyreek Hill. I already just lost the corner. Who was the corner? The corner that they just lost, that all-world corner that the Chiefs just lost. I can't even think of his name. You have to sacrifice, because Patrick Mahomes, he views it as, I want to beat. I'm not looking at these other guys that I play against right now. Do you know who Patrick Mahomes is looking at as his competition? What his standard is? I want to be the greatest of all time. In my Muhammad Ali voice, the greatest of all time. I want to beat Tom Brady. I don't give a damn about Josh Allen or Joe Burrow or Dak Prescott or Jalen Hurts or all of these other quarterbacks. I want to beat Brady, and that's internal. That's the internal. So I'm just saying that's the difference between him and a lot of these other cats. Go ahead.
Yeah, he wants to be the poster boy of the NFL. He wants to be the poster boy face of the NFL like Brady was, where he can't be touched, and every time he fucking get touched, they call a goddamn penalty a book. We understand. We know that. We know that.
So
we know that.
Okay.
He want to be favored. We understand that. We understand that with his crying ass.
So watch this. Hold on. So real quick, and I just want to move on. So Marcus, the alpha.
Yes. Yes.
Mr.
I can't believe you fixed your mouth to say that was a
Mr. It was all on Josh Allen. It was all on Josh. It was all on Josh. Hold on, it was all on Josh according to you. I said it was a collective. Josh is a big reason why they lost because he kept doing the same stupid ass shit, trying to throw the digs. But watch this. Hold on. Do you know that the Buffalo Bills had a 10-point lead in that game?
Mm-hmm.
I watched the game. I just watched the game.
So let me ask you this.
Fucking mad because we had the game in the bag.
So let me ask you this question. So if you winning by 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the play calling look like when you up 10?
Well, here's the thing.
I'm gonna
answer it for you. And again, here's the difference.
But we didn't have a running game. We didn't have a fucking running game. I got you.
Mama. Check this out. I got you, Mama. Here's the thing about quarterbacks that have been in the league for a long time. We're not talking the Bryce Youngs or the little rookie quarterbacks. Quarterbacks that are at a certain level of their career. There's this little word out there that we use and a little thing that they do in the middle of the game. It's called an audible. It's called an audible. You are on the field. You're the coach. Yeah. If I say, do you know what Patrick Mahomes does when he sees something in the defense, a weakness in the defense? Do you think that he listens to what the hell whoever the offensive coordinator is for the Kansas City Chiefs? Or do you think that Patrick Mahomes comes up to the line and he says, oh, y'all are backing everybody off? Y'all are backing everybody off? Watch this. Pacheco. You remember when Peyton Manning used to come to the line of scrimmage? What was his favorite words? Come on. Omaha. Do you know what he was saying? Do you know what he was doing when he was saying Omaha? That's not the offensive coordinator. That's your all-world quarterback. And this is why they talk about Josh Allen being overrated. Because a quarterback with 7 or 8 years, if he comes up and sees that they're in a pass defense, you know what a really good quarterback's going to do? Omaha. We're switching.
Hey, Marcus, you know who was good for that? You know who was good for that? Jim Kelly. He took over. He said, fuck y'all.
Ringo. We're switching the play from the left to the right. Ringo, lefty. We're switching it over to the left side because I see a weakness in the defense. I don't need my offensive coordinator. Do you know why? Hang on. I gotta do this. Do you know why Bruce Arians got moved out of the way with Tampa Bay? And they made him take an upstairs job. I got the inside scoop on it. You want to hear it? He kept trying to tell Tom Brady what plays to run. And Tom Brady went to the front office and he goes, if you all don't get this old man out of my damn headset in my head when I'm trying to call this game, it's either me or it's Arians. Josh Allen should have enough street cred with the Buffalo Bills that when he sees something, a weakness in the defense, that he changed the play. So cut the crap with the offensive coordinator.
That's cute. Hold on, watch this. That's very cute. That's real. That's very. I like how you dress that up. It's very real. The cuteness is real. You think Josh Allen has it? Oh, you think? Hold on. You think Josh Allen got that?
If he doesn't, then that's a problem because a quarterback in
his 8 years. Who was the coordinator? Hold on. Who was the coordinator during that game? Who was the coordinator? Didn't I just tell y'all 2 rabid dogs was off the leash? Didn't I say this? I said this earlier in the show. Ken Dorsey.
And you know what Josh Allen should have said? You want to know what Josh Allen should have said? You want to know what Josh Allen should have said?
What?
I'm making $300 million, and this damn punk ass or offensive coordinator is making $3 million a year. I'm here. My contract is 8. Hang on, let me finish. My contract is 8 years, and his is 2 years. I'm your franchise quarterback. Y'all better get this boy out of my damn ear.
So,
you better get this
my
dude
question
out of my
to you. So watch this.
out of my damn ear.
Watch this. This is where I love. This is where I love breaking things down to the exact T, to the root of things. Marcus, you know Josh Allen. You his biggest supporter, sir. You are his biggest supporter. I'm gonna call you that from now on. The biggest supporter, Josh Allen. Yes, you are. You are. You love Josh Allen. Quiet as kept.
I don't hate Josh Allen.
Hold on, Marcus. I said you his biggest supporter. I said supporter. I didn't say hater. See, you said that. We know that Josh Allen likes the ball in his hand, correct? We know that Josh Allen loves to make the plays, correct? Okay, so you had a coordinator who was letting him do whatever he wanted to do off the leash. You sitting here talking about, oh, he should have told his coordinator this, that, and the third. But if a coordinator is allowing you to do what you love to do, do you think that that quarterback is going to buck that? Because I don't see that. I didn't see that until Joe Brady in the mix. This is why it's a collective. Here's the problem. You got a wild rabbit dog and an offensive coordinator when you're up 10 points, still calling damn pass plays up the field that you didn't get picked off once by the same person. You didn't get picked off twice by the same person. You got picked off 3 times by the same person in Jordan Whitehead that game, and you're up 10 points. Marcus, that's why I said it was a collective. I said Josh Allen is the biggest issue, but it's also a collective in that situation. I can't just sit here and say, oh, it was just Josh Allen when I know the rest of the piece of the pie. I know the rest of the components to the pie. I'm not gonna sit here and just look at one piece. I'm gonna look at the whole thing and be objective on what's going on. Ken Dorsey was a major problem to Josh Allen. And
but y'all said that about every coordinator. You and Mookie, I was on shows with y'all when y'all said Brian Daboll was the problem.
Yes, well, guess
and then
what?
the very next year he wins Coach of the Year. So when does
he should have never won? He should have never won.
Shoulda, woulda. He won. He took the sorry ass New York Giants to the playoffs.
Just like Kevin Stefanski won. He shouldn't have either. Just like Mike Vrabel, he shouldn't either. Let's be clear. Come on, man. He won.
Just because you don't agree with it, he won. You can say whatever. He's the winner. He's the winner. He took the New York. How do New York Giants look right now? How do New York Giants look right now?
Like
trash.
They look terrible, don't you? Like he took the sorry ass New York Giants. He took the sorry ass New York Giants and got them to the playoffs. I think that's a pretty damn good coaching job. If you can get the New York Giants, if you can get the sorry ass New York Giants to the playoffs, you deserve some credit. You deserve some credit. You can get the New York Giants to the playoffs.
No, you know that this ain't the same Giants team. Let's stop that right now. Cut that out.
It's not.
You know that
it's slightly. The only thing that's different is they don't have Saquon Barkley. It's still sorry ass Daniel Jones. Still sorry ass Daniel Jones.
And Daniel Jones been sorry. Guess what?
And he has been sorry. And guess what? With Brian Daboll, his first year there, he gets him to the playoffs with Daniel Jones. I think that's a pretty damn good coaching job. That's a hell of a coaching job.
I bet.
That's a hell of a coaching job. If you can get Daniel Jones to win anything, you deserve some type of ribbon or medal.
Mike Tomlin do it every year. Well, hold on. Mike Tomlin do it every year, though. Mike Tomlin do it every year. Let's stop this now, right now, while we talking about Brian Daboll. So, I mean, we've got coaches.
He ain't no damn Mike Tomlin. Come on, Dre. Don't even compare.
I said Mike Tomlin do it every year. Mike Tomlin should have won Coach of the Year if that's the case.
Okay, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Let's move. Let's move on because I swear this is gonna come up again. It's gonna come up again. Eric Man's up. What's up? Von Harmon. What's up? Marcus Heron. I see you back in here. They over here trying to blame Josh Allen for that Jets game. It's just Josh Allen.
Because it was his
was
fault. That's why.
goddamn Josh Allen. Who here?
It wasn't just Josh. No, I said it wasn't just
I didn't say just Josh. It was mostly
No,
his
see, I
goddamn
can say just Josh. My man, the biggest reporter.
I got 3 words. I got 3 words for you, Torch. Omaha. Omaha. Omaha.
All right.
Mike, they talking about that game that when we played the Jets. And remember, we played the Jets the first game, and it was it a Monday night or a Thursday night?
Yeah, Josh Allen peed all down his leg. We don't remember that, right?
Remember that,
Josh
Michael?
Allen completed 30 or 40 passes, and you talking about he peed down his leg? That's a lie. He completed 30 or 40.
And how many interceptions? Y'all always just talk about he got the most touchdowns. Look, you don't get credit. You don't get credit. You know my saying, Torch. You do not get credit. You don't get credit for putting out fires that you ignited.
That game, thank you. It was his fault. Now you know I love Josh. You know I defend him. But that game right there, that was him. That was on him. And he knew it. And then they go bad, right? He admitted it in the press conference after the game.
All I'm saying is
He admitted it. He said it was me. He said it was on him.
It's the coordinator. I'm saying it's on him majorly, the coordinator and his coach. That's what I said. I said it's a collective. And I'm standing 10 toes down.
It doesn't help when your quarterback throws 4 interceptions. There is no game where the quarterback throws 4 interceptions. Because guess what? Because guess what?
It was when he threw them. It wasn't about him throwing. It was about when he threw. He threw them at a crucial time when we had the game already damn near won, and then he
again, and that's why I said legitimately.
I think about that game.
And that's why I said legitimately. Why would you be calling these plays when you up 10 on the road?
Omaha.
Omaha to this. Which 2-0 team is the real deal? Go Omaha. What's good, my guy? What's good, Mike? I ain't having it. They want to.
This is so hard because it's just a snapshot, man. It's like saying who's the best race car driver on the track after 3 laps.
Marcus, take the damn snapshot and come on. Take the snapshot and come on. From what you've seen so far. Hold on, watch this. Let's do it this way. Marcus, from what you've seen so far in the snapshot, which team is for real? From the snapshot.
And maybe I don't think I am, but they probably will say that. Look, what I see with the Saints, I have to say, not just because they beat my Cowboys, but the way that they beat my Cowboys. I thought when they won week 1, when they beat the Panthers week 1, I was like, okay, they beat the Panthers. But then you come back the next week and go into Dallas and punch Dallas in the mouth and run all up and down the field, and Alvin Kamara's averaging 7 yards a carry, and Shaheed is just running down the field unopened, and they're pushing the Cowboys around after you'd have made all of these adjustments and knocking Micah Parsons all around the field. What I saw with them was just, look, they're using that Shanahan type offense, which is a lot of motion and stuff like that, and it's hard to defend. They have a problem with that. But, I got to give a special shout out to the Chargers too. We got to start giving Jim Harbaugh his props. Jim Harbaugh wins wherever he goes. He won at Stanford. And then he came to the 49ers, and then he went to the Michigan and won a championship there. And then you come out here, and everybody.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. He ain't won nothing but a national championship in Michigan. He ain't won nothing but a national championship in Michigan. I don't want to hear that. If you don't say that for nobody else, you don't say that for nobody. You ain't saying that for nobody.
Yeah, you may not like it, but he won. Jim Harbaugh has won everywhere he's at. He has J.K. Dobbins looking like
won what? He sure ain't won champions besides last year.
Okay.
Khaki Pants ain't won nothing but the national championship at Michigan.
He took the 49ers to the championship with Colin Kaepernick. He took the 49ers to the Super Bowl with Colin Kaepernick.
Now, I hear it up. Joe Button,
I'm just saying.
pump it up.
I'm just saying, give the man his props. You got to give people their props when they're doing big stuff.
Go ahead and keep pumping it up, Joe Button. Oh, you ain't give it. Oh, you know what's so funny?
I was about to say this.
Marcus,
You took the words.
I
You was about to take the words right out my mouth, Trey. You was about to take the words right out my mouth.
To keep that same energy. Yes, thank you. Tell him to keep that same energy with other folks. Yeah.
Hello.
Mr.
We don't get no props. Your mic is out, Dre.
You know what?
Your mic is out, Dre.
You know what? You lucky. This only an hour and a half.
Stop shopping in there? Because they sponsor the
I'm not
site?
going in, man. They're not finna,
Yes, you will.
They're not finna know who that
I
is.
can't pick up this water. You better.
We can't hear it, Dre. It's breaking up. We can't hear it. But I remember this one. We can't hear it.
Marcus.
That video's not playing.
I'm gonna leave it at that. Marcus.
Yes.
Marcus.
That's how your fans act. Marcus, darling.
Look,
I didn't even know that you was a Cowboys fan until now. Because I would have been letting you have it. I did not know you was a Cowboys.
I look.
Marcus, y'all got the brakes beat off.
How long have you had this problem, sir? How long had you had this problem?
Marcus?
You mean being a fan of the most popular team with the second most Super Bowls in history? That team name?
Oh my goodness! Here we go.
The team that got 2 of my Super Bowls by beating the Buffalo Bills. That team.
Oh my God! Now we're going back to ancient Chinese secret. Now we're going back to ancient Chinese. Here we go. I was waiting for this.
Here we go.
I was waiting for this.
Matter of fact, watch this. Watch this. Watch how validated this is about to be. Jeremiah, watch this. Love him to death. Jeremiah, come here,
son.
Real quick. Come here.
Who you calling your son?
Yes. Watch this. Watch this. Yep. Because Jeremiah will confirm what I said about this Saints Cowboys game. Jeremiah, did I not mention that the Dallas Cowboys every year have 1 or 2 janky games a year, and this was one of them? Did I not mention it? Did I not? Unfortunately, yeah. I said, okay. Watch this. I said, hang on. Here we go. I said, this is the game when they get blown out.
Okay, you can't just say okay. So was the Buffalo Bills losing to the New England Patriots when Mac Jones threw 3 passes? Was that a janky game? Game?
What I mean by janky, sir, hold on, watch this. What I mean by janky, sir, is that y'all get y'all ass whooped. No. What I mean by janky, sir, I need you to understand what I'm saying. What I mean by janky is y'all get y'all ass whipped in a way that Marvel Comics couldn't put in the movie. Literally.
Okay. Well, I think that losing to a quarterback. Look, you lost to 2 quarterbacks that got 2 first-round pick quarterbacks that got done. You lost to Zach Wilson. You lost to Zach Wilson and Mac Jones. Where is Zach Wilson and Mac Jones at right now? Where they at? Where's Zach Wilson and Mac Jones at?
You know what's so funny? Hold on. You know what's so funny? I got a rebuttal to that one. Was Zach Wilson and Mac Jones picked higher in their draft class than Jordan Love? Because last I checked, y'all got y'all asses ran out the building. In your building. This is twice now. You done got ran out your building. Your own building.
That's
you
true.
got your ass whipped. I'm talking about
that ain't as bad.
Hold on. Look, Marcus. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah. And that's exactly what
I mean.
And you got beat up, and you got beat by Pee Wee Herman. You got beat by Pee Wee Herman. Zach Wilson. You got beat by backup quarterback Zach Wilson, who wasn't even supposed to be playing. Aaron Rodgers
wasn't supposed to be playing stuff.
He was the backup quarterback. Aaron Jones.
If you play in the NFL, you supposed to be playing.
Aaron Rodgers got hurt in the first series, and then Zach Wilson comes out there and beats y'all because Josh Allen want to throw. Josh Allen thinks that the Buffalo Bills colors are green and white. That's why.
Oh,
so
that's
stop
cute.
it.
That was real cute.
It.
But Marcus, that does not defend the fact. That does not defend the fact that y'all got y'all asses clipped. I mean, y'all got the worst beat down. I mean, damn, Marcus. How many times you gonna be at Jerry's World? I'm starting to think Jerry's World ain't Jerry's World no more.
It ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuses. They got whipped, and when you take a whipping like that, it has one or two effects on you. Either it breaks your spirit, or it makes you want to go back and redeem yourself. That's it. They got whipped. I have no words.
Every year, Marcus, Grandma telling your team to go pick the biggest switch on the tree to get ready to get your ass.
One game, and every game y'all have one game. Every year y'all have one game where y'all lose to a scrub quarterback.
Hold on. Caller said, can we get a moment of silence for the Dallas Cowboys? Here we go. Yo. Oh, ain't that your favorite saying too? Oh, I got 3 words. Hold on, I got 3 words for you, Marcus. Here we go. Got your ass whipped. Y'all got toe up.
Plain and simple. Do you see? And you see that? And you see that? And you see that, George? And here's the difference right here. Hang on. I didn't make a whole bunch of excuses. Sometimes I just want to ask you. You make a lot of excuses. You got more excuses than a pregnant nun. You got more excuses than a pregnant nun. You got more excuses than a pregnant nun. So you need to stop. Sometimes you just gotta be like, you know what? Things didn't work out. Things that when a person been married 4 or 5 times, you can't say every time, oh, my spouse was bad. Eventually you gotta be like, hey, baby, Marcus, it was me.
It's okay. It's okay, Marcus. Get the dude wipes, okay? I know the pregnant nun joke was you thought that went through because I said it was a collective, but I'm waiting for you to say it was a collective on why your team got their ass whooped this week. Whose fault was that? Let me hear this. Hold on, watch this, Jid. Watch this.
Do you know who
collective? Is it a collective why your team got their ass whooped this week?
I put it squarely on one thing, the defense. If you cannot stop, hang on, and I'll explain. I'm at when the opposing running back is averaging 7 yards a carry. How many yards do you need for a first down? So if it's 1st and 10 and you get 7 yards a run, it's 2nd and 3.
Marcus, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Can you go ahead? No. Can you do me a favor? Can you go ahead and pull up Dak Prescott's $60 million numbers? Go ahead and pull them up.
I got you. How many points? How many points?
You see what he just did? I told you he'd do it at least once. You see what he did?
How many points? You're asking me a question. I'm trying to answer the question. I'm trying to answer the question for you. I put most of the blame on the defense. You go out and you spend a 1st-round pick on Mozzie Smith. You go out and you go get Jordan Phillips. You go out and you go get Linval Joseph. 2 big meaty defensive tackles in the middle of your defense, and they're still pushing you around. You can't do anything if your running back, if the opposing running back is averaging 7 yards. Do you know what the average running back average yard per carry is on a game? Like 3.9 yards a carry. He's making nearly twice that of the average running back in the game. Because now if I can't stop your run, that means I can do whatever. If it's 2nd and 3 or 3rd and 1, I can't unleash Micah Parsons to rush your passer because you might run the ball on 3rd and 1. So I put a lot of the blame on the defense inability to stop Alvin Kamara, who's running up and down the field. Just like I put a lot of the blame on the defense in the Green Bay game when Aaron Jones is running up and down the field. I talked to Aaron Jones about that. He goes, man, I love you, Marcus, but I get a kick because he's from Texas. He gets a kick out of playing the Cowboys. Aaron Jones did the same thing in the playoff game. So the defense, you're supposed to have this all-world defense, and you're letting these guys just run up and down the field and making Derek Carr look like Joe Montana. So I put a lot of the blame on the defense. Most of the blame. Not all of it, but most of it. You asked me my opinion, I'm telling you.
We're not gonna talk about Dak Prescott's 5 3-and-outs. We're not gonna talk about his 2 interceptions. Now we giving him a pass this week because your defense couldn't get the job done. Mind you, they had all their starters, right? They had all their players on the team, right? Did they have injuries this week?
We talked earlier about being one-dimensional. Right now, I'm responding to what you say. That we talked about earlier about being one-dimensional. If you're playing against the Dallas Cowboys, are you scared of Ezekiel Elliott or Rico Dowdle? Are you scared of Ezekiel Elliott averaging 3.2 yards a carry, and Rico Dowdle, who's never been a starter at any level of his playing career? Right now, what the Cowboys are right now is they are top heavy. You have a lot of money going to 4 players. You have the highest paid quarterback. You have the second highest paid wide receiver. You have the second highest paid cornerback. You're about to have the highest paid defensive end. You have one of the highest paid offensive guards. And when you do that, what happens is, we were talking about the whole thing with Patrick Mahomes, what makes him so great is that he doesn't care about the money like that. I'll take my $45 million and you spread that money out and get me better players. And next year, when they got to pay Micah Parsons, guess what? They're going to lose some other players because you're going to be paying basically half of your salary cap to 4 players: Diggs, Lamb, Dak, and Parsons. And that's the problem. You asked me what it is. That's the problem right there.
What I just heard was a September 15 day full of fucking excuses just now for why your Dallas Cowboys.
If that's what you heard, then you're not listening to what I
exactly what I just heard, sir. Because guess what? You ain't giving. Hold on, watch this. I heard what you said, but
no, you're not digesting what I'm saying.
Same energy. You got to keep the same energy, Marcus, when it's your team and when it's another team.
When you have the highest paid quarterback who's taking up a third of your salary cap,
Josh Allen is paid $50 million.
Highest paid, and you have the second high. Who's the highest paid wide receiver in the league? Justin Jefferson, right? You know who's number 2? CeeDee Lamb.
Okay. Can I ask a question? When the Bills played the Jets, was Justin Jefferson paid yet?
No, Justin Jefferson just got paid.
Oh, okay. So hold on. So the Bills had a $50 million quarterback. They had a defensive end that they overpaid for, but exponentially. They had just gave Milano the bag. By the way, hold on. They just gave Milano the bag, right? Hold on. And you gave Diggs a bag. They did. You gave Diggs a bag too. So do the Bills get the same? for that loss against the Jets, in which they lost by 6, by the way, and it was on the road. Your team was at home in Jerry's world.
What was your? Where were you? You're comparing to the Jets with Zach Wilson. Where did? Do you know who was?
Yo, wait a minute, Marcus, you not going to sit here. I got receipts. Marcus, where did you have the Saints before the season started?
Right, hang on. Right now,
of
the 32 starting quarterbacks, right now this year of the 32 starting quarterbacks, who's the worst rated starting quarterback in the league right now? I can tell you it is, but I want to see if you know.
Hold on.
Out of the 32 starting quarterbacks, he just got benched a couple of days ago. Who's the worst starting quarterback?
Bryce Young.
Okay. Do you know who last year was the worst starting quarterback last year?
Uh-huh.
Do you know who the worst starting quarterback rated starting quarterback was last year?
Zach Wilson. It was Zach Wilson.
Yeah, Zach Wilson. That's not the same.
Okay, so watch this. Hold on. That's real cute. Hey, Marcus, that's real cute.
No, it's not. That's real.
No, that's real cute. Because Marcus, did you have a love for Derek Carr last year? Did you have a love for him this year? Hold on, time out. Wait a minute. Where did you have the Saints this year? I could go back to your Alphabet's football talk show if you want. You want me to pull?
I got you. And I just sent you a slide. I just sent you a slide right now in week two. Sam D. Arnold, like you like to call him, Sam D. Arnold is undefeated.
Oh, here we go. Don't you forget that.
Derek Carr, the worst quarterbacks in the game right now are undefeated. Sam D. Arnold, Derek Carr, Sam D. Arnold, Derek Carr. What was the three I sent you? I just sent you a slide right before the show. If I would have told you 2 weeks ago that Sam Darnold, that the Minnesota Vikings, without their star number one quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, it would be Sam D. Arnold and Derek Carr were going to be leading the pack, have the best 2-0 teams. You just had to slide up who's the most surprising 2-0 team. If I would have told you, where do we have Justin Fields ranked last year? Where do we have Justin Fields ranked that last year?
Wait a minute, Jennifer. You know what I find so funny in all this, right? What was the first slide and who was the first quarterback on that? Who was the first quarterback in the power ranking? That wasn't it JA 17? So now we got, hold on, time out. Now we got JJ McCarthy. Hilarious. JJ McCarthy. Who else did you name? Just name Derek Carr and who else?
Sam Darnold. Sam
Darnold. Okay. Sam Darnold. Derek Carr, beat up Carr.
and Justin Fields are all 2-0. It's early in the season.
Can I ask you a question? Who's the only 2-0 team quarterbacks that have 0 interceptions?
Justin Fields don't have no turnover.
Will be Justin Fields and Josh Allen. That'd be Justin Fields and Josh Allen, sir. My question is to you, Marcus, when you did your picks on Alphabet's football talk show, what did you say the score of that game was going to be between the Saints and Cowboys? Go ahead for the whole world to hear them. Go ahead.
Ask me what my score was for the Vikings and the 49ers. Who did you pick between the 49ers? No, you can't say that. Jennifer, who did you have winning between the 49ers and the Vikings this past week, but before the game started? Who did you have winning? Your mic is off.
You did 49ers. I could read very well.
Okay, so don't act like surprised. Who did you
pick? You're in my the 49ers.
You're in my Pickles league, George. Who did you have between the 49ers and the damn Vikings?
I had the 49ers.
You know I had the 49ers. You know that. So we're not talking about, Marcus, we're not talking about the 49ers and Vikings. We're talking about this.
It was a screwball. It was a screw. Listen, the Ravens lost. The Cowboys lost. The Lions lost.
Time out. Say what you were about to say. It was a fluke. Was you about to say it was a fluke loss?
It was a screwball weekend. The Vikings, It was a screwball ass weekend. You had listen. If I would have told you on Friday night that the 49ers would lose, the Ravens would lose, the Cowboys would lose, the Lions would lose, the Ravens would lose, you would have looked at me damn crazy and been like, Marcus, what the hell you been drinking? You've been drinking too much.
Marcus, you have to think this is a big money market, Marcus. You have to think this is a big ass money market.
Yeah, Mr. Popular.
You already know. Vegas cleaned the fuck up.
We start, man. Listen, and my survivor.
Dwayne on the line. Hold on. Dwayne on the line, y'all. Dwayne, what's up? You hear this? You hear this? I know you hear his excuses. I know you hear.
Wait a minute. Dwayne, did you say the worst quarterbacks in the league is undefeated right now?
Yeah,
Dwayne,
he's talking about Sam Darnold.
That say that in the comments.
He's talking about Sam Darnold.
Yes, Dwayne, go ahead, Dwayne.
Here's the thing. Y'all do realize this is like week 2, right?
Oh yeah, we realize that. We realize that. But
okay, you know these like teams that are undefeated with these like so-called, quarterbacks that are, have a reputation of being trash. They possibly have peaked too early.
Oh yeah, it's a possibility that they peak too early.
Yeah.
But guess what? Guess what's so funny about peaking too early? That means guess what? Those teams who be looking for playoff spots later on in the season, and they wonder why they are number 3 or number 4 instead of number 2 or number 1. It's because the team peaked too early in the season, and you just caught a thorough ass whooping. And you caught a thorough ass whooping from a team that you thought was bottom 5, by the way, in the damn league. Let me quote you right.
And they still might be bottom 5. You know who started off real good last year and thought that they were going to be the number 1 seed, and then didn't they not make the playoffs? Those Miami Dolphins that y'all were 6 games behind last year. Y'all remember that?
Miami Dolphins made the playoffs though. What are we talking about?
That's right. They were on point. You're right. They were sitting pretty at the number 1 seed.
They was.
And y'all so again, we're sitting up here and people are getting excited about week 2, and you should be excited because if it's your team, but it's week 2. Do we really expect Sam? Do we really expect?
Right, what was this conversation we had before the season started about your start? What conversation did we have in front of my house about how the season starts?
Yep, we did. We surely did.
Did we not say how it starts?
Yes, and it matters how you finish. And you know what's so funny, Dwayne, that you say this is week 2? You know why this is so funny? Because the Cowboys, regardless if it's week 2 or in the playoffs, keep getting their asses handed to them. I mean,
they've been 12-5 for 3 straight years. They've been 12-5
handed to you. Hold on. How many points did Green Bay drop on Dallas in the playoff game? 48 was the first 48. What did the Saints just do to y'all this week? 44 and Jerry.
It happened.
Marcus, it happened. See how modest he is. Look how modest he is.
Okay, and how come y'all keep losing to the 40? How come the Packers keep losing to the 49ers? How come the Bills? Sometimes you just look. It's
Jennifer, don't you love the drug dealer who snitch on other drug dealers?
No, it's not like that. You sit up there and you try to make you always doing whataboutisms. There's been one team.
There was no what about it with that 44.
Some whataboutisms. Look, sometimes you just run into a buzzsaw. Sometimes I'm 0-2 I'm 0-2 in 2 of my fantasy football leagues. But guess what? Hey, Dwayne, how did you feel last year when Kadarius Toney kept having passes ricochet off off his face mask and getting pick sixes off of Patrick Mahomes. You remember the game one when y'all lost to the Lions last year, the first game of the season, and then you're the Super Bowl champions. It happens. That's just the course of the NFL season. It's it's ebb and flow. It's up and down. That's what it is.
The AFC NFC championship game last year. Why you keep naming teams that actually was super successful? You didn't have the Saints. I could see if you had the Saints in the playoffs this year. Marcus, you had them bottom 5. You did not have the Saints nowhere. Okay. And I heard your pick.
Where did you have them? And where did you? Okay. And where did you have? Okay. And where did you have? Okay. And where did you have the Jets at and the Patriots at last year without Tom Brady? Where did you have them at?
Without Tom Brady.
No, without Tom Brady. Where did you have the Jets and the Patriots at last year?
We had Buffalo winning the division last year.
Okay, where did you have the Denver Broncos last year?
Nowhere. The Denver Broncos.
Okay, and you lost to them. The point I'm making is it happens sometimes. It happens. You look.
Oh my God, Marcus! I love how you trying to compare blowouts to last second losses. He is comparing blowouts to last second losses.
It's about your opponent. It's about your opponent.
Your opponent was the Saints. The bottom 5 opponent.
Okay, and the Saints ain't.
Man, you look.
The Saints have 1,000 razors. Look. Every year, okay. Every year you have a team. Every year you have a team that you think might not be nothing, and then they come out of the. What was our opinion of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Baker Mayfield going to them last year? What did we think that they were going to do last year? There's always a surprise team that comes out of nowhere, and somebody's like, "What? Where the hell did they come from?"
Blaze. Hold on, watch this. No, Blaze. See, that's my point. I don't think that the Saints are the greatest team right now. It is week 2. You still got your ass. You didn't just get, sir.
Okay,
I got
you.
We can just beat a damn horse.
Nobody said that's because it's week 2. That's because it's week 2. What? Okay. What is our opinion of the
ass whooping?
What is our opinion of the Buccaneers now? Of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now? What is our opinion of?
The Buccaneers are nice. The Buccaneers nice.
Okay, but I'm saying every year you have a surprise team that comes out of nowhere, and you're like, where the hell did these guys? Remember a couple of years ago with the Lions? Everybody was always laughing at the Lions, the cowardly Lions. And now the Lions are a problem. Every year we get
look at all the draft picks they had because they've been on the bottom so fucking long. They got all the fucking good draft picks.
That's what happened. That's why the Bengals got so good. You get Joe Burrow number 1, then you get Jamar Chase number 5, and then you get all these other players. But what I'm saying is every year there's a team that we look at and they always say, okay, who's going to be the Cinderella team this year? It happens in every sport. It happens in every sport. When you look at the Final Four in college basketball, you're like, where the hell did Gonzaga come from? Hold on,
Jindo. Well, I guess you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny about this Jerry's World? Jerry's World should be like Disney World, because I'm sure that you could find Cinderella's shoe multiple times playing the Cowboys, can't you? You can find Cinderella's shoe multiple times.
Here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it, though. Here's the thing. See, Dre is making jokes over there. But see, here's the thing with me. Here's the thing with me. I only got one team. When you got 3 or 4 teams, you can always.
Here we go.
Whichever one is winning, you can jump on the bandwagon. You can jump on the bandwagon. You can always jump on the bandwagon. So it's just that's that Stephen A. Smith. That's that Stephen A. Smith syndrome. I'm a Packers fan. Aaron Rodgers, he's a bad man. Then he's a New York Giants.
Hold on. Dwayne
Steelers fan.
Nah, I ain't never been upstairs. Now, see there, you know what? I'm about to do you like any. Dwayne, what's up?
Yo, man, there's a bottom line in this, bro. And the bottom line is, see, you clowning on bets the Cowboys get torn a new asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But
consistently, multiple times.
But you know what, man? You know, like I told you before, the Bills day is coming, man. The beatdown train is never late. And you gonna have your day.
Guess what, Dwayne? You want to know what's so funny about that? You want to know what's so funny about that? Yeah, see Jennifer right here too. Jennifer can tell you what I thought about the Bills this year.
Okay.
I still see. Listen, the Bills basement is 9-8. I've been saying. I stand on business.
Jennifer? What do you got the Bills record at this year? What is your prediction?
11-6.
Yep, and that's their ceiling. That's my ceiling.
11-6.
11-6 is my ceiling. Now hold on, Jennifer. Look at Marcus Beck's face. Look at him. Watch him. Watch him.
This what I'm gonna do, Jennifer. This is what I'm gonna do for you. If you're 11-6, I will send you an Alphabets football show hoodie in Bills colors. But if the Bills don't make 11-6, then you got to put the Dallas Cowboys as your profile picture for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks.
Come on, Jay. You gonna
when people are when people are confident. See, here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it, Dwayne. Okay, the thing about people are so confident at the beginning of the season that you see all that hope.
That is a bet. I don't go against my team. That's me. I don't go against my team. I don't care who we play. I don't never go against my team.
So we will be right
even if I think
here.
we're going to lose, I'm not going against mine.
Okay, well, good. That's perfect. So we'll be doing the show here in about 3 months, and then I need that same energy, and I'm gonna invite you.
And when we go to the Super Bowl and win, do not try to get on our wagon.
Hold on, Marcus. Tell her where you need it.
And when we go to the Super Bowl and win, do not try to give us problems. None of that.
Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl. I stutter.
The only bowl that's all going to is a noodle bowl. That's it, the noodle bowl. The Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl.
Did I stutter?
We'll be right back here. Right, I need you
I need you right here too. Front and center.
Right here. I need you.
Front and center.
Ooh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't wait neither. I can't wait.
Okay, good. All
right,
good.
We in extra innings with this fight. This fight, it started in the beginning, and I guess it's gonna end with these two fighting like that. Dwayne, I know you got something to say about that. These two in this Super Bowl talk. The Bills.
I couldn't understand what they were saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. They've been heavyweight fighting the whole time. But you know what? I love the fight. I do love the fight. But I tell you what,
I got a question for Dwayne though. I got a question for Dwayne while I got him here because he watches my show every week, but I don't get to talk. We talk a little bit after the shows and stuff. With some of the things that have happened with your, I know you're a Chiefs fan, so I want to jump over to the Chiefs for a second while I got you here. With the with you losing Hollywood Brown for an extended period of time, with you losing Pacheco for a few weeks with a broken leg, has that shaken your confidence in any way? Is there any type of move that you'd like to see going on? Are you still? I know you're very confident about your Chiefs. Has it shaken your confidence at all? What's the move? What's the play?
No, it hasn't shaken my confidence on them. Not at all. Because first of all, we got number 15, and we got a brilliant coach with Andy Reid, and I feel like Andy Reid is going to take it. He's going to use the strengths of, like, for example, maybe like Mecole Hardman, Xavier Worthy, to make things happen. Perhaps that kid Noah, the tight end Noah, what's his name?
Oh, you talking about Noah Gray? Noah Gray, backup tight end.
Noah Gray. I kind of feel like what's his name? Kelsey. I kind of feel like he's like right now he's in his own head for some reason. And
Taylor,
so, like last week when they were playing the Cincinnati Bengals, Mahomes was trying to get him involved to the point where he was like making bad reads just to try to get him involved.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, so I think he's gonna have the other guys step up, and they're gonna utilize the running game more too with Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt's on the practice squad right now. I don't think he's playing this week, but you got the kid Carson Steele, and you got Samaje Perine right now.
Yeah, Perine. Yeah, but later on, probably like the next 2 games, they probably put Kareem out there and have him utilize the run game. But my confidence ain't shaking at all, But I know they gonna get a beat down pretty soon too. It's coming.
It happens. Every year there's a game.
What time we ending this? Because what time we leaving? What time you picking me up?
Right now. We about to end right now. You know what's so funny? I just got to tell y'all this real quick. Marcus the Alphabets, before the show even started, said this show better be an hour and a half. This show has been now 2 hours. And you see where Marcus head is? Right here, right now. See what I be telling you? I told you. Listen, when you on a show that's very entertaining and a whole lot of fun, you can't help. You can't help.
Sports
talk.
You need to get with me. We need to make sure you get a shirt. And Dre, give her all the stuff to get over on the Alphabets football show. I need you in that group, spitting some flame over there.
Okay.
I need you right here. I need you right.
All right.
Y'all be safe. Y'all be safe going to the game, man. Everybody who tuned into the show, we appreciate you. Everybody that comes in. I know sometimes we get a little long-winded, and we get a little, scatterbrained. We enjoy talking sports. It gets heated. Yep. It ain't nothing but love and respect, man. Me and Dre, we do this all the time. If y'all listen to our personal conversations that more than the show, y'all be like, man, they probably hate each other, man. We just be talking. There's a lot of love and respect, man. We appreciate everybody who comes through. Make sure y'all tune into the Alphabets football show on Friday night, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going to try to do better on picks this week. Make sure y'all make y'all's pick for the Alphabets Football Show Pick'ems League. Torch is up in there, Mona, me, all of the crew up in there. We plan for a jersey. I'm going to be giving away a jersey of your favorite team.
Nice.
I wish you had been there, Mom. We definitely would. Next year, you're going to be in there, though. But everybody have a good night. They got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. I'm going to do a little live stuff tomorrow before the game. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all tune in on Friday. Get your Alphabets Football Show gear. Make sure you get your Rise Up gear, too, okay? Much love to y'all. Yay.
Peace out, y'all.
Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show brought to you by WDAP Radio and WDAP TV. Shout out to Yings. Thank you very much. Cannot wait. Friday nights, make sure if you ain't got nothing to do, come to Yings on Friday night. DJ Jaw You, myself, will be on the 1s and 2s at Yings, having a good old time. It's music, it's eats, drinks, whole lot of fun. Just come on out.
This Friday, right?
Yep, it's this Friday. My birthday is next weekend. Next weekend, the 26th. It is a 2-day event, Friday and Saturday, the 27th and 28th. I will be having a 2-night party event down at Yings. Friday night, I will be on the 1s and 2s DJing that Friday night and that Saturday night. Make sure y'all come down, man. It's a whole lot of fun. Ain't no drama. We don't do drama. It is police and security enforced. So we have a whole lot of fun. You ain't got to worry about that. Yeah. Come on down. Enjoy.
Remind me. You have to remind me.
I got you. Bring yourself a +1 and get your snacks and drinks there. All right. We will see y'all next time on Rise Up Unlimited Radio. So shout out to Angelina and David Allen too. Shout out to y'all.